Grandpa. I've always wanted to go on a safari and see all the beautiful animals.
You got it, Grandma. Here we are in Africa. We're going on safari, a jungle safari. We're gonna see some animals and have a lot of fun. We're going on safari, jungle safari. Count by days, moving through like animals do.
Jump like a crocodile and count.
30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Run like a cheetah and count. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
Swing like a monkey and count.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. This safari is great. We're going on safari, a jungle safari. We're gonna see some animals and have a lot of fun. We're going on safari, a jungle safari. Count by tens, move and groove, do like the animals do. Stomp like an elephant and count. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
Stretch like a giraffe and count.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Like a lion and count. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
I love all these animals.
We're going on safari, a jungle safari. We're gonna see some animals and have a lot of fun. We're going on safari, a jungle safari. Count by tens, move and groove, do like the animals do. Let's be friends. Place your mouse on my guitar and click the red subscribe button.
All right, friends. Let's go ahead and sit back and start and get ready to go in 3, 2, 1. And CJ Leah is sitting in star. She moved quickly. Aurelia is sitting in star. And Marley is also sitting back in star. Great job. Okay, friends, it is time for the date. Okay, today is Friday, of 2020. You ready to repeat after me? Today is Friday, September 18th of 2020. Perfect. Okay. Now, I love to hear you guys sing. So, would somebody like to sing the date song for us? Aurelia's hand go up. Aurelia, would you? It's time for number corner. So get ready to write the date, okay? We're not going to do that yet, but I left the date from yesterday. We'll come back to that in a second. So before we keep going, remember, we have to make a prediction. What is going to be on the next card? So go ahead and take a moment and look at the cards and then make a prediction. What is going to be on the next card? I forgot to take my popsicle sticks out of my bag. 1 second. right. Ready? Okay, I hope you're ready. Daisy, what do you predict will be on the next card?
Gonna be blue.
And the card is gonna be blue, and I think the card is gonna be on the blue is a 10 frame.
You think it's gonna be a 10 frame? And how many dots will be on the 10 frame?
I can
So Daisy predicts that the card is going to be blue. It is going to have a 10 frame on it, and the 10 frame is going to have 18 dots on it. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Ooh, I'll make it bigger. So the card is blue. It does have a 10 frame. It's actually a double 10 frame because there's more than one 10 frame on there. Now let's count. Remember, a 10 frame.
Let's see.
Okay, I'll go ahead and share it. All right, Amelia, can you see it? Okay. All right. Now remember, this is a 10 frame on this side, and this is also another 10 frame because it's a double 10 frame. So that means that there are 10 dots on this side. So since we know there are 10 dots on this side, we're gonna count on now. We're gonna count on from here, 10, and then let's count the rest of the dots, the red ones, 10, 11, 12, go ahead and count with me, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There are 18 dots. Daisy, will you unmute yourself real quick and tell me how did you 18th? So there would be 18 dots on the 10 frame, the double 10 frame, okay? Remember, like yesterday, there was 17 popsicle sticks. And even if we look back at the first day of September, there was only one tally mark. Okay, friends? So thank you so much, Daisy, for actually being honest and saying, well, I saw it yesterday, and so I counted it yesterday, and I was ready to answer. So thanks for doing that. But also remember that the amount of things that we see on this card is going to represent the date that we're on, okay? So today is the 18th. September, remember, it's September 18th of 2020. Now, friends, our favorite part of the day. Let's take a look at the date. This was the date from yesterday. Now I'm gonna go ahead and erase this because we have to write today's date. Why can't I? What's going on? There we go. My finger tool didn't want to come up. I'll erase the date. We have to fill it out. So get ready. What number month is September? You pull on a popsicle stick. That one doesn't have a name on it. Oh, that one doesn't either. Sorry, I picked Romeo and his. Sorry, guys. Oh my goodness. Did I pick all the ones? Marley, what number what number month is September?
It's not in my area.
Was that Marley?
Okay.
What number month is September?
Yes.
What's that?
It's That's it.
Dominic's here if he needs
Okay.
help.
Marley, do you need any assistance? Should we call in a friend, phone a friend to help you?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Dominic, what number month is September?
Number 9.
Number 9. And Dominic, how did you know that?
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September.
I'm struggling with my guys. Great job. So you went through the months and you count. Did you use your fingers to count? All right. Good job. So it is the 9th month. Now, friends, before we keep going, we are all, no, hold on. I have to go back to Marley. Marley, we're going to move up. We're going to put one finger up for each month that we say. Get ready. Repeat after me. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So we put up September and we have 9 fingers up. So that means that September is the 9th month of the year. Great job. All right. Now, what day is it today? Let's see. Ivy, what day is it today? And then we just write it abbreviated.
CPU. What do you have?
One more time. While I write this, can somebody tell me the date one more time? Today is, keep going, we have to count how many days have we been in school. Yesterday, we were in school for 18 days. So I'm gonna erase this. Now, I'm gonna grab my red X. I'm gonna grab my red X and I'm gonna move it to the next spot. Now, go ahead and take a look at it and figure out how many days have we been in school? Super cool. You knew there's 10 right here because that's the blue ones. And then there was 9 more. So you added 10 plus 9 equals 19. Great work. So we've been in school for 19 days. Time is flying by. And now I'm gonna go ahead and write it in words. 19. Okay. All right, that is that for today. Now, let's go ahead and come back here to my slides. Today, our objective is, I can measure the length of an object. Some key vocabulary that we're going to talk about today is estimation, or the word estimate, which means that we are creating a smart guess. And then another key vocabulary word is actual, which means that that's the real thing. So today we're going to be measuring things, and that means that it's going to be the actual measurement. So real quick, before we keep going, I want everybody to get their hands ready. We're going to whisper into our hands. Thank you, Jaylia. I see you. You're going to say, estimate into your hands in 3, 2, 1. Estimate. Thank you. And then now you're going to say actual. Actual is, it's kind of a tricky word, so you're going to go ahead and try your best. Whisper it into your hands in 3, 2, 1. Actual. Great job. Okay. Now, one second. Ms. Torres has to get her notes up. Okay. All right. Before we get started, I'm going to give you 30 seconds, just 30 seconds to, when I say blueberries, you're gonna have 30 seconds to grab your whiteboard and marker or a pencil and paper, okay? So then when you come back, you're gonna show me that you have those materials. Get ready. Blueberries, get your materials. I have to get my materials. I forgot. I see Dominic has his materials. Thank you so much. Yes, Joshua Armaxon. Our job is to create an estimation or an estimate, and then we have to actually measure it. So while we're working together, we have to guess. We have to make a smart guess. How many cubes long is this porcupine that we see on the screen? And then some other animals. But if I make an estimation, it's a smart guess. So if I was to say, well, this porcupine is 1 cube long, would that be a smart guess? No, it would not be a smart guess because he's way bigger than 1 cube. Now, if I was to say that the porcupine was 100 cubes long, is that a smart guess? No, because that's way too many cubes and he is not 100, he's not that long, okay? So now we're gonna get started. And when we do this, we're gonna make a smart guess, which is an estimate. And then we're gonna measure it with precision, and precision means that we're putting the cubes right next to each other, okay? All right, when we get to each page, you will have a moment to create an estimate and write it on your pencil, on your paper or your whiteboard. And then, so you're gonna say like, how many cubes long is this porcupine? Or maybe we're gonna have another animal, okay? And then you're gonna show me your estimate, and then we're gonna measure it together. Obviously, Ms. Taronas is gonna have to move the cubes so that we can see, but we're clearly making an estimate. So I like what Ms. Langford just put up. So she kind of put like a little table, and she has a line in the middle. If you can find Ms. Langford, if not, I'm making it right now. So on her paper, on her whiteboard, she made an E for estimate and then an A for the actual. So then you can just write your numbers on here. Remember that we're not writing tiny numbers like this. We have to write it just a little bit bigger so that we can see it. Like that, that's a 6. Looks a little funny, okay? All right, friends, are you ready to get started and make some estimates? Yes? Okay, let's go ahead and go to Seesaw. We're gonna check it out. Whew. Go ahead and take a moment and think. So these are the, not that one. These are the cubes. So I usually like to put 1 cube first to kind of, well, his face kind of starts right here. 1 cube to kind of say, well, then you're gonna try and make an estimate. How many cubes long is the porcupine? So take a moment to think. Go ahead and write down your estimate. When you're ready with your estimate, give me a thumbs up. Ivy is ready with her estimate. Dominic is ready with his estimate. Okay, show me your estimate. How many cubes long do you think the porcupine is? Ooh, okay. Let's see. Daisy, how many cubes long do you think the porcupine is going to be?
the porcupine is 5.
You think it's gonna be 5? All right, and I saw a couple friends with the 5 as well. Like I saw Dominic had a 5, so I'm gonna put my estimate is 5. Now get ready. Let me go back with my finger tool. Okay, I already put one here. So I'm gonna grab another one. Count with me. 1, 2, 3. If I put my cube like this, will that give me a good measurement? No, because then the measurement would be wrong. Now let me try and get that guy out. Okay, if it's like this, it's not measuring correctly because it's not a full cube. So this is 4. Ooh. And 5. You guys estimated super great. The porcupine is 5 cubes long. So the actual measurement is also 5. Great work. Okay, are you ready for another one?
And then make sure you put your 5 in your actual box too. So it doesn't matter if you estimated something different here. You don't change that number. If you put a 4 or 7, leave that there. But then remember, it is actually 5, so put your 5.
Great work. All right, and if you have room underneath, if you want to just draw a line so that you know for the next one, you can go ahead and do that, okay? All right, friends, give me a thumbs up if you're ready for the next animal so we can measure. Okay, now we have a snake. We're going to make an estimate. Go ahead, I'm gonna put my little cube, the one cube that maybe kind of helps a little bit down here, right at the tippy of his face. Go ahead and take a look and then write down your estimate. How many cubes long do you think the snake is? All right, give me a thumbs up if you're ready with your estimate. Okay, go ahead and show me your estimate. We got 10, we got a 6. Miss Langford says 7. I know that Mark had showed me his fingers and he had 7 cubes long. Daisy has 8. Mr. Romeo has an 8 as well. Thank you for showing me on your fingers, just in case you don't have these materials. That's a great way to be thinking, oh, well, I need to show Ms. Taronis how many cubes long do I think this snake is? All right, friends, are you ready to actually see the actual measurement of the snake? Okay, we have one over here. Oh, hold on. Let me see, let me pick somebody and we're gonna take their estimate. Dominic, what was your estimate?
It was 6.
So you think it's 6. All right, we're gonna go ahead and write your estimate here. I know so many friends had different ones, so maybe I'll write like a 7 down here, maybe a 10, because I saw 10 a couple times. All right, get ready, let's count. We have 1, 2, 3. Whoop, that one's too far over, Mr. Onis. Right next to it, 3, 4. Hope you're counting with me. 5, 6. We still need to do the tail. Oh. 7. Oh my goodness, and look at the tippy of the tail is like right next to the tippy of the cubes. So how many cubes long is the snake? Thank you, Nujit, for showing me. It is 7 cubes long. 7. That's its actual measurement. Now remember, on your papers, you have your estimate. So I'm going to take Dominic's and I'm going to put it. And then the actual measurement is 7. And then if you want to draw your line underneath, you can go ahead. All right. Should we do just one more? I think we should do one more. Okay. All right. Are you guys ready? Let's see. I know that this was some of our friends' favorite animal. It's a dolphin. We are going to measure a dolphin now. So let me go ahead and move my 1 cube over. Oop, his tail is like right here. Okay. All right, go ahead and take a look and make an estimate. All right, give me a thumbs up if you have your estimate on your paper and you're ready to go. Show me on your fingers. I see Romeo has 8 fingers up. Aurelia is ready. Okay. All right, go ahead and show me your estimate. Great work, Aurelia. Daisy has 11. Jaylia has 7. I know this one's a little bit longer, so maybe it takes a little bit longer to figure out. We got some 10s. All right, let me pick a thing. Aurelia, how many cubes long do you think the dolphin is? Go ahead.
It's just like longer than the others, and his head like and his like arms are like this, and then and his like head is like a circle, like a like this, and it like has his like tail.
And how many cubes long do you think the dolphin is going to be?
I think he will be longer than the other of
How many cubes, baby?
how many cubes. I think you should add go to the purple one to the and then go to the blue one and then go to the pink one.
Okay. So then you want me to move them in just a second? Okay, you can go ahead and tell me which colors to move in just a moment. Right.
I want you to move that purple one first.
Okay, we'll come back to you in just a second. You can tell me which ones to move. Let's see. Zena, what is your estimate? How many cubes long do you think the dolphin is? Are you there, Zena?
I think how long the dolphin is as long as this long.
Okay, but is that counting in cubes, Zena? How long do you think the time to go ahead and actually measure it? Make sure you're counting with me. We have 1, 2.
2.
Go ahead and mute yourself. Aurelia said she wanted to move.
There we go.
Okay. So we're counting our cubes to see the actual length. The actual length of the dolphin, okay? We have 1 cube, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop, gotta scoot that one over. That's too far. 5, 6. I hope you're counting with me. 7,
6, 7.
8. Do we put another one? Or are we right at its nose? We're right at the dolphin's nose. So, how many cubes long is the dolphin? It is 8 cubes long. I know some friends actually did have 8 cubes on there. Okay, so on your paper, you write your estimate, which we had 4, and then the actual measurement, which is 8 cubes long. All right. Okay, friends. Now, if you're working on a whiteboard, you can go ahead and erase it because that's all the time we have for math today. We actually ran a little bit over. So, you actually are going to have this assignment in Seesaw for you to do this later by yourself, and you're going to practice moving these tiles with precision so that you're not putting them like on top like this because you won't get the actual measurement, okay? All right. Okay, we're cleaning up, putting away our whiteboards, putting our papers away, sitting back in star in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and 0. Great job. I saw you guys moving quickly to clean up. Aurelia, do you have a question, sweetie?